Angie and I got married in '91. We had Jacob. I had a career in EMS as a paramedic. In 1998, I suffered a back injury that required some extensive surgery to fix. While recovering from that, they started me on prescription pain medicine, opiates, and my body really liked them, and I became addicted.
Probably quick into the surgery that I saw, I guess being in the medical field, I kind of knew some of the signs and symptoms of people that like their medicine. And I think that for a long time, I denied it. I was in denial for a very, very long time.
It became one pill didn't work, so I took two pills didn't work, so I took four, that kind of thing. And this went on until about 2000, was my first stint in rehab. And rehab didn't work, and I came out and was right back to the races again.
December of 2007 is when I went to him and told him that, of course we've been doing this for almost 10 years at that point. And I just told him, that I just didn't know how much more I could handle keeping the family together during all this time that Andy was struggling, going to rehabs, coming back out, relapsing. I was trying to hold the family together at the same time, not only trying to hold the family together, but trying to keep it from Jacob, Seth, and Luke.
And she said that I had hurt her about as much as she could stand to be hurt. And this is a very special woman. To have lived through and put up with everything I'd put her through for 10 years.
So December of 2007 is about the time that RU started here at Oak Hill Baptist Church. And I went to Andy and I told him that I had been hurt more than I could ever be hurt, and I just didn't know how much hurt I could take, and that I wanted him to try this Reformers Unanimous because it was a Christian-based addiction program. And basically it was kind of like the ultimatum. If this doesn't work, then we're not going to work.
We started coming to church regular. Every time the doors were open. We loved it here. Only problem was I hadn't stopped using. I was just going to more extents to hide it from everybody.
In the back of my mind, I kind of knew that he wasn't completely clean, but I kept, telling myself and praying that, that he would be, and that I was just, all the years that we had been together and all the relapses I'd been through, I was just thinking, well, maybe I'm just thinking too much into this. Maybe he is clean and we're still doing well.
2008, I got caught trying to forge a prescription, and my dad had to turn me into the police and take me to the police station. And after that, I went home, and I knew that I was going to lose my wife and my kids. I'd lost the respect of my family, my mom, my dad. My brother rarely spoke to me at all. Nobody trusted me. Nobody could trust me. And I tried so many times to get clean and to stay sober, and nothing worked. So when I got home after Dad dropped me off at the house, I came up with an idea. I had a way to fix it. And my answer was I was going to kill myself. And so I sat down in the chair and I gathered up all the medicine I could find in the house, and I started taking whatever I could find.
So, of course, when I got home, I found Andy he was sitting in the recliner, and he was pretty much passed out. I got the boys back in the bedroom, kind of, told them Daddy wasn't feeling well, and called 911. And at that point, I was furious. I don't think I've ever been that mad anymore in my lifetime. And I can't even explain the anger that I had because I'd never had that before, and since haven't had that.
The next thing I remember, I woke up in the emergency room, and my mom was patting my head and saying, "Andy, wake up. Andy, open your eyes." And when I seen her in my eyes and I realized what was going on, I got really angry and really mad because I'd failed. I didn't accomplish what I'd wanted to accomplish.
All I know at this point in time is what I should have been doing the whole time is just praying. So I did. At that point, I went to the restroom, and I just let it all go. I just told him, I said, "Lord, I can't do this no more. You know I can't do this no more. I've tried to do this on my own all this time, and I realize now I can't do it without you. So I am giving this to you wholeheartedly. From this day point, I'm not going to try to control this situation."
At that time, I closed my eyes and I talked to God in a very personal way. And I didn't ask for a trade-off because I didn't have anything to trade. I'd ruined my life. I'd destroyed everybody that I'd ever cared about. I just asked him to help me. Help me with this.
But immediately, just immediately, I felt this burden lift off my shoulders. And I knew that God had taken it, but he also put this peace in my heart that let me know that, Angie, this is going to be okay. There's going to be good come from this.
All of a sudden, I felt this amazing peace come over me. I knew what was coming. I knew all the legal issues and all that stuff. But I was at peace with whatever was going to happen. I knew that I had God on my side, God's strength. And from that moment on, I've never desired or thought of a drug or alcohol or anything like that. That was the moment that we just let go and handed it all to God and said, "Lord, whatever you ask of us, we're here. Just help us." And I had absolutely no hope. I had lost any desire, and I knew that my life was over. I didn't want my life anymore. And God stepped in, and he gave me a life that I love, that I cherish, and I look forward to every day.